What is happening, guys? Welcome back to another video. We coming at you live from my guy over here, Best Tire Shop Fontana. You guys might remember we just recently did the BC coils on here. Riding pretty good, not bad. It was time for new wheels, and it is only right to put some Serio. You guys might remember previously I had some 19-inch T's. They look great, can't go wrong with T's, but on the M2s, 18s, semi-meaty tire does look pretty damn good. You know, track look. Pretty much convinced her to go 18s. And let's see what we got. Sheesh, okay. So these are BBS RIAs, if you don't know. Very simple wheel, but they look very, very good. Really wanted to do them black, but they don't offer these in black, if I'm not mistaken. So if you want these black, then you obviously gotta get them powder coated. These are nice though. Very nice wheels. Sheesh. Sheesh. We'll see how much gap there is. Maybe we'll lower the front a tiny bit more, but I think the back will be fine. I already had 2 tires chilling at my storage, so I just let her use them. Some 265s, 4Ss. Decided just to go with some 285s for the back. That should be good. Nice and chunky. Did somebody get hungry? All right, here's a 285, and this is an 18 by 11, so pretty wide. The front, it's a 10. We'll see if it hits the coil. It should work, but it might need a small spacer, maybe. We'll see. One way to find out, right? It needs some tire shine though. They're a little ashy, I ain't gonna lie. These have been sitting in my storage for a minute. Look like my elbows. Hits the coil just a little bit, so we're gonna try 5 mil. It should work. If that doesn't work, I have an 8 and should be good with that. All right, guys, there it is. We got one on. It's extremely close, but I think it'll fit. Honestly, the color of the wheel and the color of the car doesn't look bad. It looks pretty good together. No spacer needed for the back. I actually have a decent amount of clearance. Fitment wise, I think the back is gonna be butter. If it were me, I would probably go up 1 size on the tire. The 265 is fine, but I think a 275 would look a little better. A little more chunky. But yeah, this should look pretty good. Could probably still pull off a little 5 mil, but it's cool, it's cool, it's cool. Front, I lowered it like 1/4 of an inch just to match up with the rear. If they were black, it would be more aggressive. Fitment wise, it's honestly perfect. It's functional, has the right amount of poke, not too much. Just needs a front lip. Where's my hot? I don't know what they put on this shit. Puta madre. That shit hot as fuck. Oh, what's on the feet today? Okay. Alright. Since it has a camber plates, why not just add a tiny bit of camber? Won't hurt nobody. Probably like 2.3, 2.6 in that area. I don't know what kind of powder he put in these motherfuckers, but I'm scared for these to come out. Right now it was at -2. Told him around like 2.6, 2.7 should be straight. So that way we don't have to lower it. Yeah. Alright, so we 2.6 over there now. Let's see how it looks. Okay. Yeah. That's like perfect. So we did -2.6 in the front. Pretty much evened it out with the rear. Obviously, if it was slam, it would look better, but you know, it ain't my car. I don't need to be slam. Huge shout out to my boy Vic over here at Best Tire Shop Fontana. Anybody can get an alignment here, doesn't matter how low your car is. If your shit comes in dragging, they can get it on.
3 days later.
Currently right now, I'm on my way to pick up some stuff for the 340. I dropped the car off on Monday. It is now Thursday, and I believe the car is pretty much almost ready to start. They hit me up and told me they need a few couplers, so I'm gonna go to this spot that's local and try to find some. If not, then I'm just gonna have to order one and wait. I'm excited, bro. This thing is gonna be insane. Big single turbo B58s, M54s. They just give like a real JDM sound and experience, so I'm excited for it. Maybe it was like a blessing in disguise. It's like, hey, the G35 ain't work out, but we bought the big single, the B58, and it's gonna be done in like a week versus 5 years. Sucks about the G. I know there's other people in the world that can finish the car, make it work, but I just felt like I was at the point with the car where I was just not interested in doing it no more. Like I don't even want an RB26 anymore. That whole situation was just crazy. Like, I can't believe I started that thing in 2020 and the car is maybe like 50% done. Like, that's insane. I'm pretty sure one day when I become extremely wealthy, I'll pay whatever it costs to remake that car someday. But as of right now, I do not care to put another dollar into that car. I really don't. We here? And we're trying to finagle with this thing right here. Trying to make this thing work. I was supposed to weld a 90-degree on the compressor housing, but we're just trying to make it work without having to do that. Alright guys, check it out. That wasn't there before. So we had to do some rinky-dink shit with this. Like I said, I was supposed to weld a 90 on the housing, but just don't want wait time or downtime, so I think it's almost ready for a startup. I do not think the exhaust is connected though. No going back, man. If you go from a big single to a hybrid or a stock turbo, you might as well just get rid of the car. Say, Opa, is it gonna start? Oh yeah. Just like that, first startup. Like nothing. Mean clunker. All the paint comes off.
Oh, that's why I kept looking. I'm like, bro, I hope the paint don't come off.
All right, guys, we are gonna go on a quick little drive. Charge the battery up a little bit. Get the fluids flowing. This fool mean looks like he's about to shit himself. And just like that, it's like nothing ever happened. We're trying to check everything out now, and all of a sudden the hood don't fucking pop open. One side is popping, but this side I don't want to pop now. Puta madre. Shit's clunked out, G. I think the car's upset we took the other turbo off. Never did this ever. The hood always pops. Nah, it doesn't want to pop open.
Eventually.
Alright guys, we back. Had some lunch and I don't know what my boy did, but he got the shit open. Maybe he put a screwdriver, did something with the cable, and I don't know what he did. We found the problem with the latch. It broke, so got a little bit of glue on there. Fixed that. This is definitely ratchet. I'm not gonna leave it like that. I'm gonna have my boy fab a 90 and then just make like another little pipe right there. Should be good. We had a leak, but that should be fixed now. And from here, it's just kind of waiting for that cap, clean everything up, all the wires, and start tuning. I gotta put the exhaust back too. I think the exhaust should still work with this. I have plans to go with a different exhaust setup later, but I think honestly with this big single and the current exhaust that I had, I think it'll sound pretty good. Due to the piping size, it's kind of restricted, so I'm gonna switch it up later. But for now, just to tune it and get something on the car, it should be fine. And clearly it was already making power, so it should be all right. Make sure everything is cool. Let's get some revs real quick. I mean, obviously with the exhaust, it's gonna sound a lot cleaner, but for an open downpipe, it doesn't sound that bad. Oh yeah, papito. Needed that. Forgot my GoPro strap, so I'm gonna have to hold this shit. But we're not doing no pulls or nothing anyways. Sounds like a tractor right now. Obviously, we're gonna have a couple malfunctions because the car's not fully tuned. So, get rid of all that later. Alright guys, so we have this new side splitter and lip going on the F87. Got these ones already, but they're alright, they're cool, you know. I don't really like this part. I'm not a fan of that part, but you know, it's alright. Definitely need the front lip though. Clearly the other one is gone and the car's lower now than it was before, so yeah. So I think I might have got the right lip. It should have some pretty good clearance. Shout out ABS, man. They always be having stuff on deck, in stock. Oh yeah, that should have super good clearance. This is perfect. Alright guys, so we're gonna hit an exhaust shop right now and see if we can make the exhaust work. Alright guys, we here. Just found out I have a nice little coolant leak too. It's leaving a nice puddle right there. It's one of the hoses, I think it ripped or something. Good thing is we're not far. Should be able to make it back.
This one was loose too. Small.
Yeah, it was all weird, but you the man, you got me right. Everything's fitting nice now. Okay, we good. ¿Cuánto, amigo?
120 only, my friend.
That's it. That's it. I low-key left a mess. I'm gonna have to give you another 20. A little propina for the mess.
Okay.
Yeah, cerveza time, Modelo time. Nah, thank you, Ben. All right, guys, here we go. First startup with a new kit with some real exhaust. Oh yeah. Finally, the thing don't sound like a tractor. Now that it's on a big single kit, the exhaust is definitely louder. But it's pretty loud now compared to the hybrid setup. Bro, this thing's gonna sound crazy, bro. Once the wastegate's open, this is gonna sound insane. So excited. Doesn't really seem like any drone, but it's loud when you're on it though, you know? Alright guys,
side splitter delete. About to put the new ones. They actually look really good. I wish I would have had these for my M2. These are pretty sick. It's the lip. Hey, okay. Definitely gonna look better than these. It'll probably make the car look a little bit lower. All right, guys, check it out. Damn. These are actually pretty clean. I like them. Not gonna lie to you. Really similar to the ones I'm gonna be putting on the 340. Yeah, they're right there. Cállate la boca, puta. Oh, yeah. Yeah, those ones just don't go. They're cool, but they're just not aggressive. These ones look pretty good. And we got the front lip on there now. Way better. It's honestly crazy what just a lip does to your car. Just a lip. And this has pretty decent clearance. If you could put your shoe under it, most of the time you'll clear a lot of stuff. I think all it would need now maybe is like a more aggressive rear diffuser. Something that sticks out right here. Looks good. All right, so this is done. 340 as far as today is done. Exhaust is good, that's working. We're just waiting on a few little parts, but I think they're gonna start tuning it tomorrow, possibly. I'm gonna have my boy come modify this pipe. He's gonna have to do a 90 on this housing, and like I said, for now, just to tune it and drive around, it'll probably work. But if I'm actually racing consistently, probably gonna have some boost leaks from here. I'm pretty sure these couplers are gonna end up popping and shit. So I'm gonna do a 90 off of the compressor housing, and then somehow just make one piece so that way we can make it work. But besides that, man, the single turbo kit's pretty much ready. I actually just posted about it today on my Instagram, so that's going crazy right now. Then once this is fully tuned, it's dialed, and we're good, then obviously we're gonna start the wrap, which we have back there too. And it's gonna be a new car, man. Big single, new color, new bumper. So we don't have this chunk missing anymore. All right, guys, well, the next time we probably see this car, it should be tuned or halfway tuned. So I probably ain't gonna see this thing till like maybe Tuesday of next week, to be honest. So, but most of the stuff is done. It's running. No crazy faults, nothing weird. Pretty much good to go.